I believe. There is something magical in the seductive serpent highways back north. Once I reach the canyon, I know my journey to the most sacred place has begun, where sunsets bleed the sweetest vino, y las mujeres hace chile picante, que te hace llorar, más de los hombres que no valen una piedra, turquoise, yellow yucca, driving bumper to bumper with yellow plates that read, Taos, mi casa, mi barrio de Talpa, where I can find a warm meal and hug after being locked up at the institution, but now it's time to kick it at the bar with my primo Lorenzo, or drive to Tia Paulina's where jokes and gossip overflow. Yet I find the church and the community center standing brown and tall, like my father, who awaits me with a bowl of green chili stew. Mi gente, mi cultura, is supported through food. We heal every time we spread green chili on bread, but there is one lady who lives in Talpa that I will never forget. Virginia Romero is a sister of 9 Martinez siblings who have lived in Taos for decades. As a strong cultural family, they stay unido by holding family get-togethers every second Thursday of the month. But as the Taos community grew, so did the Martinez family, and they now rent the National Guard Armory for holidays so all 72 family members can prepare, celebrate, and eat traditional meals. Every family brings a dish, and the word on the street is that Virginia makes the best sweet rice, so it wouldn't be a coincidence that her name is Grandma Sugar. As a retired teacher and full-time grandmother, she always has her hands full, but it didn't stop me from dropping by her house after the holidays. See, I've always wanted to eat a fluffy cloud. So I went to Grandma Sugar's house, an empty sugar bowl as a stomach. I went looking for something sweet to write about. I found her rolling dough by the kitchen window, her butterscotch hair shining in the Tauseño sun. Llega, mijita! I was just taking down my Christmas stockings. Can you believe it's already a new year? With a nod, I agreed, but was more interested in the piece of wood that she held in her hand. It looked like the end of a broomstick, or maybe the end of a cane, but finally I came to realize it was her rolling pin. Fresh masa stuck to its body like a layer of white skin. Grandma Sugar, is this what you make tortillas with? Oh, yes. I have been making tortillas with this bolillo for 46 years now. This was a story I had to hear, so I sat down at her kitchen table that toppled with leftover pancakes from breakfast. I smelt her tortilla cooking on the comal. Actually, this bolillo was a gift from my Uncle Sam, a short chubby Chicano who was actually her father's best friend. But you know us Tauseños, everyone is our uncle or cousin's best friend. It was a week after my wedding that he showed up at my door, con una sonrisa y su cowboy hat that was golden at the edges with age. Eventually she would raise a family with her bread, and ever since that day Virginia made tortillas con amor, her hands molding a huge round earth of dough. Our raza is crawling out of the masa like butterflies break out of their cocoons, or like caterpillars pushing out their silk blankets. A tortilla wrap, flap, slap on the comal to brown. She molded her children out of this dough, rolling out their shoulders and round faces to the perfect size and shape. With grease from her elbow, salt from her tears, and flour from her breast, she raised a family like she raises dough. My granddaughters have all been taught. Now me and Grandpa have to make them bolillos as a gift on their 18th birthday, and may the tradition continue. She concluded with a tear squeezing onto the edge of her eyelash, afraid to fall. I wanted to make sure the story was not forgotten, but mostly to remember what we love to eat, how important it is at dinner, at every meal. It's a tradition, a 46-year-old timepiece that now speaks. Ven a comer el más famoso tortilla en el mundo. Mi mundo de Talpa is running down dirt roads and anticipating the water running through the ditches. It's walking under a bridge and camouflaging myself with the trees. I slam poetry like the bubbling brooks and crashing river water. In Talpa, I bury my secrets in my heart. I run home every chance I get and sometimes hide there so I can never be found again. But now we all resurrect at the smell of cornbread and pintos, our ancestors calling to us from the crumbling adobes and sleeping chamizo beds. We reunite at the table. No matter the sorrow, the smile, or strict crumpled forehead, this is home. And I can't wait to drive through the canyon once again. Padre Nuestro, te doy gracias por mi familia, la comida y la tierra de Taos.